Hi, I'm Garry Shrum from the Music and Entertainment Department here at Heritage Auctions, and we're here to tell you about our vinyl-only auction coming up March 12th and 13th. Got some unbelievable stuff, and Pete and I are going to tell you about them today.
Yeah, and I'm Pete Howard of the Music and Entertainment Department. And of course, this is the David Swartz Vintage Vinyl Collection. That's just an amazing, stunning collection of vinyl that we're selling off, as Garry said, in mid-March. But this is about this amazing piece, this Street Fighting Man picture sleeve. This is an extraordinarily rare piece. And
one of a kind.
Yeah, this is unique because this is the Unassembled Production Sleeve for the Street Fighting Man single in 1968 for the Rolling Stones. And I think pretty much everybody in the collecting world is now familiar with this sleeve because all we did was sell one last November for $81,000.
Yeah. It's the rarest American sleeve. They were pulled off the market because it was called Street Fighting Man, 1968, Vietnam Wars, the riots, all that. London said, hey, wait a minute, we can't put this sleeve out here with two cops beating up a white kid in the street, so they pulled it right out of the market. They got destroyed, but a few got out. DJs, some people that wrote for different magazines, probably a couple of people at London took a couple of pieces home. So there's just a handful out there.
Exactly, and I'm pretty sure the two photographs were taken at the 1968 Democratic Convention in Chicago, and so that added to the controversy. Did those kids and cops give their permission for this to be used?
True.
That could have been a big hang-up as well, but you know, it's just an iconic sleeve. I mean, it's really hard to imagine a more desirable, collectible, and rare, and now we can say valuable because of that 80 Gurr American picture sleeve in the history of rock music.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is definitely the rarest sleeve, and to have this piece here still in existence, and what's extremely cool about it, somebody had the sense to put it on linen. So you've got this perfect copy here on linen that is just fantastic.
Yeah, highly frameable, obviously already on the linen. And it's just so visually compelling because the orange and red are two of the most attractive colors to the human eye. So you've got that contrasting with the black and white violent photos. I think it was a masterstroke by the graphic designer who put it together at London Records, so they must have been really disappointed when it was pulled.
Oh, yeah, I can just imagine. And it just pops. You know, you look at it and you just go, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very simple artwork, but it gets to the point right away. You see, like, whoa. This is a strong message.
Yes, it is. And, you know, not just being a rare record, but the song is so important in the Stones' canon, if you will. Here it is 54 years later, and of course they're still playing it in concert, even though they dropped Brown Sugar. They cannot drop Street Fighting Man. They are opening, here we are talking in 2022, and when they're not held back by the pandemic, the Stones are opening their shows with this song.
Yeah.
It just doesn't get more important.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just a great piece, and we're so proud to have this piece because it's a piece of rock and roll history. It's one of a kind, and whoever ends up owning this, it's going to be theirs and nobody else's because it's the only one in the world.
That's right, yeah, in this form, absolutely. So definitely a keynote piece of the David Swartz Vintage Vinyl Collection coming from Heritage on March 12th and 13th. So we'll be there, and we hope you'll be tuned in as well.
Yeah, and you can get online right now and see it's online. It's opened. You can bid on it right now at ha.com. And good luck. Hope you get to be the owner of it.
Absolutely great piece. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.